I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score.
He's like right there on 95.
With a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all niggas will see each other 2-3 times. But now y'all talking shit to each other. Come on, man. Your son won't score on me, you know. That's the kind of defense I bring. Bro, I know how he's feeling, bro. He thought he could fuck with me.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
Hey, yo.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
4 fresh. All right, I know who I got. Who else got some first rounders, bro? A first and a second, yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Come on,
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I got Alshon Jeffrey there. Yeah, you're right, because you got some outstanding abilities out there right there, but.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
You can't keep this shit, man.
On the ground, this is Rashad.
Nothing. Pop me the damn ball, bro. He gotta go for it. I was scared.
The punt team as it's 4th down.
You thought this was a right, dude. I didn't give a damn you went for it.
And call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, ready to punt Michael Dixon.
All that shit. I remember that. Get that ball. Get that ball. God damn.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
You can't fuck with me, bro. You know that shit. What we playing? Last game of the week, yeah?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10
at
the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Oh.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Your wife going to the aim, bro.
Before moving up to the next level, because the
pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
You ain't go.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
you ain't go, bro.
Because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
You ain't trying to get your lips wet, motherfucker.
Just to try and get some space.
Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh my fucking God! Listen to this, listen, man. I ain't got it. You know what? I ain't kidding, bro. Alright, that's wrong.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's gonna pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I ain't got Julio, bitch. Alright, bro. You know what, bro? I got my game is way more complex than that. Y'all don't try to simplify my shit.
Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December
yet. They were telling us about what, motherfucker?
First place in their division.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Looking to be a threat come January.
I just my timer was off, bro. I want to throw that.
All right, number one goal
Chris
is
is already squatting on that shit. That
number two goal is win your division.
But I ain't tripping, bro.
Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed
possible
that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Okay.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
Lord of Jesus!
Back and he's got him complete.
What the fuck is doing the stick?
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 9-yard gain and it keeps the drive moving.
What is the LBT parade? Queen of the South. What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't never heard of it yet. Queen of what is on BT? Oh.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
A back bitch.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run
the
football.
You talking about that damn, that lady, bro?
On the perimeter,
with that,
you're in peril.
I mean, that show, not the show, the fucking old head Mexican bitch. Oh.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What do you think? You gonna run on me, bro?
15-yard line before it's all said and done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He is. Who is that right there?
3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
They'll look to throw.
He keeps on the same goddamn play. Mike.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. And at his size,
damn, yo, I fucking bullshit, man.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
I was gonna check you out. You got your own score, bro.
I like what you said there. Sometimes
and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Bro, you got your own score right there.
It's their quarterback taking it in.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the score gonna be.
Just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's like 35-7.
With an extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That's my word, bro.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
Meet me in the end zone, bro.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh my fucking God!
Cost him about 7 yards all told.
You was done. You was done.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Yeah,
and
you was done right there. You just
today,
didn't see
it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
On third and long, it's Wentz going for the deep ball.
God damn it!
Through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
She's a hermaphrodite. I see a miss. Bruh, hey, yo, listen, dog. I wouldn't even allow them to be like that. They asked on the show.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
She did deny or confirm it, bro.
It'll be
But she was, I mean, they cut her shit off.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
You're so crazy.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things
pray
out.
And pray on my downfall. Nigga wanted something, but I bounced up like round ball. And I don't want to have to kill sound ball. Don't want to have to cop back this 4-pound ball. Look, Strapper, I got nephews to look after. I'm not looking at you dudes, I'm looking past you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Where she belongs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
He's got a nice Tyson, man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete.
That's the same play. That's the same play you got me on, bro. Punt me on damn
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Taken in at the 22. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. And out now come the Eagles. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Black, come on. Lead spot 3. Lead spot 3.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
No, Jesus Christ! Yo, I'm fucking up, yo. Well, you gotta be down some jelly toast, mayonnaise toast.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time, This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Wentz. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. He'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
No, you think I'm one-dimensional, bro? I don't watch football, make reason. Like, niggas got me fucked up. I can do the 50-50 ball kind of master my craft, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with me on that 50-50 ball.
Good on the extra point.
That's why I'm going to. After I win Super Bowl this year right here, bro, I'm gonna calm down off the game, bro. I'm gonna be focused. I should be working right now. I ain't gonna talk no more shit. I win again. On the back line of the end zone. That's my word.
Able to spin free.
Taking a fucking game move. This team right here is too much
to the 16-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Just remember how you
from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's see you out there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Bend his ass up.
In trouble here.
Bend his ass up.
Back at the 8-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I don't let Michael Dana get no more plays, though. I didn't put my boy. Damn, my fault, Bennett. I be bullshitting on you on the cuz. Yo, the quiet as kept, my nigga. My fault, my nigga.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. And an alley to run. And always going to be brought down by the face mask.
There's some big heads in there, yeah. That's a push the banana clock wide.
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
I know that white boy had some damn burning him like that, bro.
You did it. I had to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Gang the people play.
Because what they're hoping, this big defensive line and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll set up a throw, escaping the pressure right. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up
third. Publicity, bro.
It's been my observation. It's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
I feel you, bro.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Damn, boy.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Shit ever, bro.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
But, dog, I swear to God, yo, I don't give a that's an uncharacteristic
here in this first half. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Yeah, you're right, because I said it's on the shit, bro. Because I've been watching that shit, and I remember my man was talking about the show. Look at what, hold on, shut the fuck up, nigga. And look up what the games they play. It's a book that they had out, yeah. And he was saying
about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're seeing a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They just gash them there. They blasted a gaping hole
so when boy 50 call and said, ask me, is it okay if it's okay if you go to the club and let your girl grind on another nigga? He's talking about, no, I'm a form of jealousy. Because I said, hell no, bro.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I just had to,
maybe
niggas built different. You call a former, not jealousy, you call a
I guess he
former
came off the corner,
insecurity.
but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Officially a minute 54 to
you were about to snap on the green. I recall that shit. I'm sorry.
As he'll punt it away.
I heard it in your voice, bro.
We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. Oh, eluding the tackle. Oh, now he bowls him over.
Oh, they smoked me.
Nifty move.
Oh, they burst.
A terrific
I caught a cramp in my damn toe.
yards all in all. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe.
I'm playing with you
first
too,
and
man.
10.
This is a league
The Seahawks
game.
offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Bro, that's
to
my
redo
word.
their
You
efforts
caught
in the
the
last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
Listen to him,
sideline.
man.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I'm talking to you, baby. I miss
and his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Don't you be with me
Well, the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That was just in my head, bro. I really ain't singing to y'all, bro. What the fuck wrong with you? That Aaron Hall, you don't know nothing about that, boy.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating?
You give a nigga foot, he take you one step beyond. Come on now. You don't know what he's talking about.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on
the top. Man, that's some bullshit.
The 40, not quite
fucking damn homosexual ass nigga.
It's a 10-yard pickup and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that.
Bro.
The defense might be a little bit off
Real
balance.
talk records, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll look to throw. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team. 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
This is not smart, my son.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll drop to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Championship defense, man. I can hear Ray Lewis right now.
No surprise. They try to throw the ball on 4th down.
Feel me?
It down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets
to
the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
Yeah, What y'all talking about?
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Broken, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys have got it back.
He was over the 50, bro.
Of the first half.
Look at where my possession was at.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10.
Bruh, he was over the 50. Look at where I started the ball in. Next time say all that anger for Smith, bro. Not killing the guy.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's good.
Oh, my fucking! You bitch, yo!
Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
He's still going to lose, man. All these antics and y'all laugh and talk all that colorful ass shit, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Talking, bro.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I ain't tripping though, bro.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
So what he got?
This spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Because I'm thinking in the peak.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that.
Let this nigga hit me.
See if it's that easy here.
Okay.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Oh, you go see, bro.
Cold behind the
48-21, bro. I'm going to dominate this damn round, bro.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic.
21.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Nah, bro. I mean, I don't even feel like doing it right now. I'll beat your ass out of this shit. Because I'm really, like, you know how.
Pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going.
You got the wrong, you know, Van Damme and Bloodsport kick that nigga in the head, say wrong bet, nigga.
Positioning, I mean, just watching him work with such great
I got 20 on the bit.
And paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
This ain't fucking with me, nigga.
First and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Oh my goodness!
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You got a fool with it.
Wentz to throw on second down.
Man, who the fuck is these niggas, man?
He goes again.
That's who it is.
In there to sack him, and that is 10 for
now
I'm
being too damn stupid now to win.
Eagles coming up here on a third and
long. I'm
so
living the vamp life.
With some work to do after the sack.
All right, Lion, get over there. Go.
On play action, it's Wentz. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yo, I'm doing some of this dumbass shit, man.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Green 39! Green 39!
Look, if you cross that line, I guarantee there'll be nothing to say here.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nigga, if you cross that line, I guarantee there'll be nothing to say, yeah.
The backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
If you ever cross that line, I guarantee there'll be nothing to say, yeah.
Someone to get rid of the football before he knew it.
I got a whole bunch of gorillas that put us together and we all put up paper.
Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Fielded at the 20.
Why that nigga thing?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he's going to be taken down here with a
penalty flag all them picks
the
that's why it's for you. It's for the taking of the making. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Man don't like all them picks. I'm trying to tell you some real G shit.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
What the fuck did I saw? He had a comeback route. God damn it, yo, good shit, man. I'm a goddamn bitch now, bro.
47-yard line.
Man, that was a comeback route, yo. Yo, you know what, bro? I'm a jackass nigga, man. I'm letting this nigga Chris beat me, bro. Man, please, nigga.
Field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Okay, I know.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What do you know about strong
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Yes, indeed.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He can't hang on.
You trying to hit me with the hunky-dory shit, dude.
Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
What
it does is allows a defender to gain some ground.
Gotta watch Doris
distance and have a chance to affect the pass.
And Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4.
Watch him now, Barney. Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shane Ray in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Uphill, bottle.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
What did he say, bro? What the hell are you talking about?
Now a handoff looking right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Bro, you a fake-ass basketball fan, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 to the 5-yard line.
You got a problem with it, nigga?
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal.
Oh, shit.
The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do
Chicken's better. Go get the kid.
Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Chicken fillet.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
No. Double deuce, bro. Power.
Elliott good with a PAT. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue.
I don't think I got a turnover from this nigga, bro.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, what a move. And a pretty good return. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25-24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on
trying to go to the A. I'm going to ask 50, trying to go to the A.
6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
I'm already there posted.
Go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
With or without.
In you guys, go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Defensively was Dante Maddox for the tackle.
But he was stopped on that play. We saw plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
There you go, man. You the fucking G, nigga. I love you, nigga. That nigga fucking a beast, bruh. That's why I can do the shit that I do. You understand me, my nigga? You understand me, bruh?
Does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
You was gonna bust my ass a while ago, all this Tupac shit. Now he got humble.
I would expect to see
he got humble. Come on now.
And the blitz does come.
Oh, he caught me. He caught me. He caught me.
The first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
He caught me. He caught me.
5 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Bitch, you crazy. I got that damn extra shit from 7-8. That must be your shit, my nigga, for real. My shit over here is plush. You heard me?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Maddox, bro, he's a dog,
one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to
I keep getting this motherfucker. That fucking bullshit.
He's taken down at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Come on now.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
More. What the fuck? Over. I'm a grand old finale.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And
man, good shit. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? I'm being a soft ass fucker else.
They move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands, That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
God damn, yo.
Strong pickup
You'll
right
get 3 out the deal, bro.
As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Who's doing all this?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Do anything for clout.
That one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Didn't have a receiver over downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
Come on now.
Too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to break.
Oh, what? That's how you feel? You fucking...
And Gould
you fucking boot, you 2.0 fabulous looking motherfucker, aka what's that little rap, little battle rap little nigga name, bro?
The lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a
hell yeah, bitch! That's what you, motherfucker. You think I don't know you, boy?
In the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Terrific return, but markers are down.
Hey, boy!
And this is going to come all the way.
Yeah, somebody told you look like Hitman Holler done. Bro, I'm making them plays, bro.
Frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Nothing doing.
You out there cloud chasing, ain't you, Chris?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Talk that Tupac shit, bro.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was in Philadelphia.
Shit, now. I'm getting nervous for service, man. I'm getting nervous.
Possibly a turning point.
I'm getting nervous.
Coming. This is
I don't want nothing but some nothing. Oh, you out there like that, bro? You think I'm nervous, bro?
From the gun, it's Wentz. Throwing right, and that's complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. And they pick up.
Stop clout chasing, bro. Stop clout chasing, cuz.
Some good games going on in the early
Stop
window.
clout chasing,
this might be the best of the bunch.
You feel me?
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
You do anything for clout, Chris?
Run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Wiggles free. And they will
this
stop him
nigga
after
is killing
a
me with that damn Deuce Staley shit, bro.
Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little.
Holy moly, donut shop!
Most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain.
Man, that's some
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W.
You got damn right that's some bullshit. You damn right. No, bruh. Bruh, you just gave you some shit.
To this point.
And I said some white boy shit, nigga. That's some bullshit, bruh.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Oh, my God. I got a choice, though. Do I go for it, or do I be a bitch nigga? Which one I do, Chris? If you were me, tell the truth now. That guy love you. That guy love you, bro.
The Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be
I
back
got so many
this.
turnovers, Joe. Man want me to be a modest citizen, bro. You know that, yo?
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it
here
on 4th down.
I got so many turnovers, bro.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand
how's that helping me, bro? I'm making plays, cuz.
Right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
How's that helping me, my nigga?
After a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
You need not stop being a feminist, cuz.
So it's 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I saw people for fun.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, Chris is out there making some horse relish shit plays out there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
He's making some horse relish shit plays,
36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Too.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw. And incomplete.
He's a pussy for them, Chris.
And brings up 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now.
God,
they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Damn.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
Yeah, I remember.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Bro, why are you so angry, bro? Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Hodges. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on now.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. This from long, very long range. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Crazy, man.
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes.
Damn,
because of all the
this shit crazy, man. I'm done, yeah.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, second time in...
I ain't gonna be a bitch, man. Good game.
Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire...
Oh, yeah, that's